old school bodybuilding clothing company. If leg day was yesterday and now you're wondering why toilets are so damn low, you are definitely old school. If you're the only athlete at your gym that knows there's a contest today and it's to see who trains the hardest, you are old school. OSBBC.com for the hardest training athletes.
I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. Welcome back to RXMuscle's Iron Road to the Olympia 2020, brought to you by Species Nutrition. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today's guest is our former Classic Physique Olympia champ. He's back with a vengeance, and he's shirtless today, Breon Ansley.
Hey, what's up, Dave? What's up, guys? Great to be on. Thank you for having me.
Those are some serious pecs you got hanging over there.
Hey, man, I've been working on them pretty good this year, so and I'm glad that they're nice and developed a little bit more.
You know, I don't want to say this because I'm sure it's a sore note for you because, you know, obviously you lost the Olympia last year, but I think in the long run it was the best thing that ever happened to you because you've made some stellar improvements from last year to this year. I mean, I've been looking at your Instagram every day just because I get the pictures are so amazing. You know, I don't spend a lot of time on many people's social media, but you got some insane looking pictures there. I don't know what you did this off season, but man, did you improve?
Yeah, thanks so much. And I agree with you that it could have been the best thing that happened to me because now I'm on a vengeance. Now I'm hungry. Now I want it back very badly. And the only thing to do to get it back is to, work very, very, very hard, act like I've never had it before, right, and go after it with that much hunger and that much tenacity. And that's what I've done in the off season, and that's definitely what I'm doing now here in Camp Cormier, and we're rocking with it.
Now, is it true now you're not, usually Chris Cormier moves in with other people. You've actually moved in with Chris, which I didn't even know Chris had an apartment, to be honest with you. But
well, now the world knows. Now the world knows.
You're at Camp Cormier,
San Diego. Yeah, El Cajon specifically, and beautiful place. Yeah. Beautiful place here.
Cool.
It's so comfortable to go into camp and to relax. You know, as grueling as everything is, as intense as everything is, I can't ask for anything more.
All right, so give me the like when you go to camp. There's like when I went to summer camp as a kid. I think my parents sent me there to get rid of me for the summer.
Not the same.
I only went to day camp. They didn't keep me overnight, but they had a whole you get there. I had swimming, and then I had this activity, softball, baseball, whatever we did. They kept me busy the whole day. What's the schedule at Camp Cormier? What time do you wake up? And give us the itinerary.
Yeah, I wake up at 4 o'clock.
Oof.
4 o'clock, wake up. Then I go to the gym and do cardio. And I do like some miscellaneous work because I try to get in, some lifting and some resistance work to every body part at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh, really?
So,
wow.
Yeah.
What's the thinking on doing that? What's the thought process?
The thought process is just to keep everything full and keep everything dense, keep everything with blood, a lot of blood flowing through it. And, because the calories are very low and there's a lot of cardio going on right now. So the thought process is to just, that's the best way that has worked for me to really have the best lines and the best details and the best grooves and just separation in the muscle all the way.
How could you be on low calories? You look like you're eating 1 million grams of carbs. Just your chest, your shoulders, your arms, they're like so round and full.
Yeah, shit, man. Thank God, because you would be shocked if you heard the amount of calories that I'm on right now. Well, it's been the past 3 days now. We pulled it on Sunday.
So what did you pull all your carbs out?
Off. Carbs, fats.
Now, and the thought process is what? Super depletion to get that little last bit out of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Super depletion. Because, the body can look like anything it wants to look. But we have a weight cap.
Oh, I didn't think about that, yeah.
Yeah. So
how close are you to that?
Hopefully, I weigh tomorrow. I hopefully am around 7 to 8 pounds away, 87, 88. I need to be. So that's the goal, and that's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
And I've been working for it, man, and it better be that.
It's a real conundrum because here you go, and you spent the whole off season putting on making these great size increases, and now you actually made your job harder because it's going to be that much harder to make the weight class, right?
True. So that's why there will be some thinking with whatever transpires this year as far as what I'm going to do moving forward.
Wow. Oh, so you're thinking about maybe moving up, really? Wow.
Possibly, because if the weight cap doesn't increase, then it's like how many improvements can I make?
Right.
But then also at the same time, I love Classic Physique, and I think that I was kind of one of the trailblazers for Classic Physique, and Classic Physique is maybe a little bit more marketable.
Right.
And you got to think of kind of like business type of things like that as far as Classic too. So we'll be thinking, but nevertheless, first things first.
Sure.
We're going to do everything we have to do to redeem this title and get this title back.
Now, all right. So you go to the gym for the first workout. I interrupted you. I'm sorry. Now, what you come back and what do you do after that? You eat?
Yeah, come back, eat the breakfast, take a nap, and then I'll probably sleep from about 8 o'clock to 11. I just woke up, guys.
Oh, nice.
With you guys.
So you are getting your sleep. So you're getting a lot of sleep so you can recover properly.
Oh yeah, lots of sleep. I'm going to bed at like 8:30, waking up at 4. Then sleeping again for 3 hours during the day, 8 to 11.
Gotcha. Wow.
So I'm all the way good on sleep.
That's awesome. That's smart.
Yeah. So then we'll train. We'll train again at about 1 o'clock, 1:30. And then we will pose after that.
Right.
Then I have cardio after that. And then we will pose again in the evening. Ooh. And then I have cardio in the evening at about 7:30.
Now, Flex Wheel is a big guy also for late day posing. I was just talking to Antoine Valiant. He has him posing at 9 o'clock at night. What's the thought process behind that? Making you guys pose while you're tired so that you have more endurance? I don't
know if it's if we're calculating it at that time, you know what I mean, to post in. We're just getting it in, as much as we can.
Gotcha. Okay.
And for the past couple of years, 4 years I've been with Chris, 4 years, it's been so helpful on stage. I'm never tired. Mm-hmm. I'm up there holding the poses, for as long as I need to.
Sure.
And my posing conditioning is always, anybody that works with Chris, your posing conditioning is going to be A1.
Yeah, and you know what? At that level, you and Bumstead are so close in terms of who's going to get the nod, so to speak. That every little iota of what you do on that stage is super important, because you could have the greatest physique. If you can't show it off better than the next guy, then he wins. Isn't that? That's the reality of the situation, right?
Absolutely. Did you say me and Bumstead were close? Did you say?
Well, I'm saying in score-wise.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just playing.
I know.
Yes, you're right. No, every detail, every little minute detail, and every little thing that we're doing here, it matters. It matters, because this is like you said, we're going for the number one in the world, man, and therefore all the little intricate things that you're doing in your prep matter.
I'll tell you what, you guys are so close that when I watch you guys on stage, I make my determination on what I see coming at me. In other words, I don't have a preconceived notion, hey, I like that physique better, or I like this physique better. You guys are so close that on any one day, you could beat him and he can beat you, which is scary because you have to make sure you time everything, that it's perfect when you get on that stage for prejudging, that you're the best that you can be. Is that a little nerve-wracking doing that, or have you been doing it so much now that it's kind of second nature?
Yeah, I would say that. It's been doing, what are we? This is the fourth year that it's been kind of a rival between him and I.
Right.
And so we know what we bring to the table, right? And here's another year. Here's just another year of it. And we know I see him, you know, everybody tags me in his
Right.
pictures and his videos. So I see what he's doing and I see what he's looking like, and he's looking great. And it looks like he's working hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, ultimately we're all, you know, I'm just trying to dominate myself,
Right.
The look of last year. And let's not sleep on these other competitors either, man. You know, we got some other guys that are monsters.
Who do you like? Who else, aside from you guys, who else do you like in that class?
Oh, the obvious ones. 1 and 2 from the Arnold this year, Alex Cambronero and Terrence Ruffin. They're killers. I don't know if Steve Larius is not doing it this year, but he's a killer too. I'm definitely going to say them right there.
Okay.
Alex and Terrence
Alex
for
is
sure.
great. Yeah. Now, you have one of the few, I guess you could say, guys that I can, you know, remember that don't have a shaved head. Okay, a lot of these guys, you know, have shaved heads on stage. You always have like a different hairdo. I like it. It adds like a level of it makes you look different on stage. Now, how do you decide how you're going to style your hair? Chris always had hair also on his head, by the way, when he competed. You know, when you look in the mirror, do you say, you know what, I think I'm going to go and I'm going to shave the sides, or I'm going to make the top a little different? Or Carl Lewis used to do that. I don't know if you remember Carl Lewis, the runner.
Oh, yes,
runner.
I remember Carl Lewis.
He always had like a unique hairdo and changed his, you know, angles of the head. And people used to copy.
This is right here. This dude right here is courtesy of camp and courtesy of just letting it kind of go.
Right.
Not knowing a barber to go to. And
are you afraid because of COVID to get your hair cut?
Yeah, COVID. And
give Chris the buzzer. You know? Let Chris go to town on it. He probably could do a good haircut.
Oh no, I'm not. No way. Not gonna let Chris touch my hair. No way. I don't know what he could do with those clippers. No way.
Right. What are you gonna do? You have any idea, or are you gonna leave it?
I'll probably leave it like this. I'll probably leave the fro and the natural like this. And
I like it.
Just edge it up. Maybe make 3 parts in the side to represent 3 gold medals and 3 titles that we're going for. Something like that.
You got the Dr. J look going on, you know. Remember Julius Erving, the basketball player?
Yeah. So I like that. So we're definitely gonna leave. We're definitely gonna leave it like this and kind of just shape it up and edge it up from here.
I got you. Well, it sounds like you've got all your ducks in order. You're in there in Camp Cormier. He's watching over you, and that always is good to have someone else there who's a second eye telling you, you know, what he sees, what he doesn't like, what he does like. Because you know what, Chris is. You got to give Chris one thing. He was a master of presentation on stage, and I didn't realize how analytical he was about it until I talked to him about it years ago. And obviously, we've been friends for a long time now. And he really, in his mind, breaks every aspect of what he was doing on stage down so well, and he's good at teaching it too. That I think you're in really good hands. I don't think anyone else could help you with presentation better than Chris. You have a very similar physique to his anyway, which complements it, the whole relationship you guys have.
Absolutely, and I don't think people really understand how much detail Chris pays attention to with the training and with the posing and with presentation and with just you know, crafting, being an art piece to the body. I don't think people really realize it and understand it, but he's one of the best. That's for sure.
I would say so.
He's one of the best, and I wouldn't be with him for this long. He's like a brother to me now too, but I wouldn't be with him for this long. And we wouldn't have this good combination if he didn't know, you know, what he was doing.
Plus, Chris is a fun guy to hang out with. Like you have a good time when you're there with him. It's not like you have to try to pretend to be something you're not. You just kind of hang out and you just laugh your ass off with Chris. And so it does take the edge off the whole contest prep thing, I think. I think it's almost like a relief for you. It's like psychotherapy thing with Chris.
Yeah. No, Chris he's so easygoing, man.
Yeah.
He's such a fun guy. He has a great personality. He pulled a prank on me and on my girlfriend and I the other day. He put a box where over there where I have my vitamins.
Yeah.
It's a wooden box, and then you open the box, and then like a tarantula, like a fake tarantula comes out and touches your hand. And he got us both, man, with that damn thing. And you know, he came in with this mischievous smile on his face.
That's great.
Did it get you? Did it get you?
You're lucky he didn't get. You know, I sold his son a snake, a black boa constrictor. You're lucky he didn't have the black boa constrictor, and that would have really freaked you out.
Well, yeah, well, see that, but that's a real one. This was just a fake tarantula. Man, he better not. He better not bring a real anything up in here. Because I have arachnophobia and just phobia of reptiles and everything in general.
We got to get you a snake. We got to break you of that phobia, man.
Oh, no way. I'm good.
Hey, well, Breon, it sounds like you're in a really good mental state going into the show, and I want to just wish you the best of luck. It's going to be a great battle up there, and you and Chris give us so much entertainment as fans and as press and people watching the show that you make it worth the price of admission. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing, man. Give my regards to Chris Cormier over there, and we'll see you at the Olympia.
Absolutely. Much love, Dave. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you guys for, supporting myself, Classic Physique, and what we bring to the table.
I made Antoine do this. He had some clothes on, but he did it anyway. Give me a couple of seconds, 15 seconds of some free posing there. Well, since you're sitting there with no shirt on. Let's see those Breon arms.
The famous classic pose here.
There you go.
Or nothing, front double, right?
I would kill for those biceps, man. I'd sell my soul to the devil for those things.
That's the opening shot. You better get him with this shot right here, because that's the first one that they're calling out. So
you probably had that when you were 12 years old too. That's the thing that drives people crazy.
Yeah, they probably were okay at 12.
All right, Breon, man. Thanks. Great talking to you. Thanks for taking time. And like I said, happy to make sure you have a safe flight out to Florida.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much, and see you guys out there.
All right.
All right,
and that's,
guys, take care.
That's going to take us to the end of another episode of RXMuscle's Iron Road to the Olympia 2020, brought to you by Old School Clothing and Species Nutrition. I'm Dave Palumbo with Breon Ansley. We'll see you next time.